Hi, I'm going to show you the effect called the magic ring escape. It comes in a box like that. So what you're going to get is basically a lock and the nut and bolt. You won't get the ring. Now I'm going to show you how it works here so that you have a better understanding. Now what you'll get is a lock. This is the lock that is provided by them. Alright, it is a regular lock. In fact, most of the time I use something like that. It really doesn't matter. The thing is that you can use any lock. The thing is that you want the lock to be able to go through this hole. Alright, there's a hole on the bolt. So the one they give snugs through really well. As long as you get one that can go through well, or it can be loose or can be tight, it's okay as long as it can go through. Now this is how it works out. In your package you will get a bolt and a nut. You will not get the ring. Alright, so these are the three things you get: 1, 2, 3. And what you need is 1, 2, 3. Alright, this cloth here is not my performance mat. It is basically what I'm going to use to perform with later, and you can borrow your audience ring. Now this is how it works out. You can actually pass this bolt and nut to your audience for them to check. It's regular, it's nothing. Alright, they can actually touch it and play with it. After which you can ask them to put their ring, or it can be even more than one ring, alright, into this section here. Then you are going to ask them to screw the nuts on. Okay, so it's going to be like that. Basically their ring is stuck in between. Alright, and to make things even harder for you, what you want them to do is to put this lock through and lock it in. Oops. Here we go. It's locked in. Alright, at this point of time, you can show them that they can actually see that it is obvious that there's absolutely no way, unless you remove this nut, there's absolutely no way that you can get the ring out. Alright, you can pass the audience the key, so we're going to put the key in plain view here. Alright, now this is what happens. You're going to ask your audience, so you're actually going to get your audience to help you in this. Alright, you pass them a cloth. It can be a regular cloth, and what you're going to do is to ask them to cover this bolt and nut this way. Your hands will be inside, so they're just covering it. Alright, so all they're doing is just to cover it, and basically what you want to do is you ask them to take this key and wave it over the cloth where your hands are. So what you're going to do is like how do we say that? It's like you are going to be the magician. I mean, they are going to be magician. Alright, and basically your hands are locked in, so you can show that the lock is there. Alright, and your hands are in there, and you can ask them to wave it a little. Alright, once they're done waving, okay, you can ask them to remove the cloth. Everything happens within like a few seconds. Ask them to remove the cloth, and what you have here is, well, it's still locked. You can see that the nut is still stuck in here, but the ring has already come out of this section. Alright, your hands and clean. You can pass this out for examination. Anyone can have a look at it. You can return the ring to your spectator. And this cloth, like I said, it's a regular cloth. There's nothing much to it. And obviously, since this is yours, you want to take back your key, your lock, as well as your nut and bolt. You can give this back to them. So this is the effect called the magic ring escape. Yep, pretty cool effect.